What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another beautiful picture. That worked really well. You don't know what I'm doing on my end, but I literally just have it zoomed in on your face because everybody loves you. we're getting all the viewers right now. Everybody come on in. Come take a look at our dreamy Zorag daddy.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, today we gather on this fine day to conquer the lands of Dungeons and Dragons. So take a seat, sit back, let us tell you a tale. A tale of four adventurers. And they're a bunch of fucking assholes.
Who died in their hubris.
No, but in all seriousness, last episode, you guys, you had just went through a dragon's hoard and gathered some new treasures and some. Jeb got the orb that the cult was carrying around. That was important. You guys walked through some trees, and Valida was on edge the whole time due to her new magical weapon. Then you finally reached the town of Phandalin, which you hadn't been to in like over a day, which, you know, not that long, but kind of. I feel like that's the longest you've been away from the town, so in this campaign.
It's important.
People didn't even notice that we were gone. They're just
not
like,
much travel in this campaign. But, you know, you guys are back in town. You did a few different things. You shopped. You... Zorag's got his spear waiting for him at the smithy, or not the spear, the other thing that's not...
That great axe,
Yeah,
son.
that great axe. And he also had a special commission for Jeb done, but a lot of RP last session. It was awesome. By the way, forgot to say it during the session, Jeb and Zorag, inspiration, my dudes. You guys had some really good RP over the campfire, and I forgot to say it in the moment, so I'm glad I was... So, easy recap. Today, we're going to see what happens next. I think they have some thoughts of what they want to do, including...
Some things.
Looking for Gundren, maybe finding Agatha, maybe even just shooting the shit with Rumshoe and Droop. Who knows? We'll see. Let's jump on in. So, last we left off, Jack, Valida, I believe, and I don't know if Jeb went off on his own. He did go off on his own. Valida and Jack had just gone to the Miners Exchange, exchanged a few gems. What would you two be doing after that?
I would like to try to find that lady. I forget her name. The one that like takes care of the shrine, the Luck Shrine.
The Luck Shrine. Oh yeah, sister. Blah 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 blah.
Oh yeah, Sister Christian.
Her sister. It's Sister G for now on because I can never remember her name. Sister G. Sure, yeah. So where would you look for her?
Probably at the shrine.
Okay, that makes sense because that's probably where she is. So, Valida,
Jack
Jack,
will tag
are
along.
you're gonna tag along? Perfect. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So
I can see the DM cogs clicking in his head right now.
yeah. I'm trying to piece this scene together in my head because you guys are all a bit scattered. Quickly, Zorag, what were you doing? You were watching the blacksmith at the smithy.
Yeah.
What would you... I guess we'll come back to you because I feel like you would be sitting there for a while. Jeb, would you be doing anything else?
So I went to go and give the necklace back, and then I just left to find the group again.
Okay, so you'll probably catch up to them because you're at the family house that's next to the town master's hall, and they're at the Miners Exchange, so you'll probably meet kind of right in the intersection up here somewhere. So the three of you were together. That's why I was just trying to figure out how to get more people together. Okay. So Valida and Jack, as you travel down the streets, you notice as you did the day before you took off, you noticed a lot more people were out in town than when you first arrived to Phandalin. A lot more people outside their homes, gardening, making repairs, which is kind of interesting to some of their structures, and cleaning up the town. What would you like to do as you bump into Jeb?
Where'd you get off to?
Oh, I went to return the necklace. I'm back now, though.
Very good. I'm sure she was excited to see it.
She was alright. She was a little bit distracted because someone told their kids to start throwing their sticks in the air and running away from them.
Raise their
So-
eyebrows. Someone.
You know, kids, they're always getting up to some shit. But,
Yeah, kids, I tell ya, they listen to like the most imaginary things. They probably thought Sticky was talking.
They may well have. I mean, I didn't speak to him at all, but yeah, it's a possibility.
All right. Well, we're
Where are we going?
going to talk to Sister G.
Oh,
yeah?
yeah, Sister G. I remember her name.
Let's have some
All right.
questions to ask her if we ever make our way towards our ghost.
That's the last that's over by that shrine, isn't it?
Yes. At least that's the only time I've ever seen her.
I don't think that Jack and Jeb have met her.
You did the second time I saw her.
Oh, you met her
She's
two
the one
times?
who
Yeah.
she's the one who told us about Agatha, and requested like information regarding
Okay.
another wizard's book.
Okay. Well, we were out the first time, I remember.
Yeah, you weren't the first time.
Yeah, me neither.
Cool.
Just trying to find her actual name now, because now I feel guilty. You made me feel guilty, Sharp. Congratulations.
So what I do?
Achievement unlocked.
So now you have to sit
Eh.
there for 10 minutes while I go through shit.
Everyone,
write
D
it in my
and D
Gara-
is a fun
Gara
game.
L.
Oh, Gara L.
Sister
Gara L.
Gara L.
Let me tell you, I won't write it down, so when I ask about it again, you will have to look again.
Ah, perfect. Just the way I like it.
She's gonna join the party now.
So, it's easy enough. You reach the shrine, and she's actually out and about. She's not cleaning it anymore. She's successfully cleaned it by now. I don't know what she's doing. She's doing priestly things, whatever that means. By tomorrow, by tomorrow, by tomorrow. No, sorry. That's a
Have you heard
Skyrim
of Have you
reference
heard
or
of our
Oblivion.
Lord and Savior Tamora?
Yeah. So, what do you do?
Hello.
Oh, hello.
My friend
Sit.
wants to talk to you.
Yes,
Okay.
we haven't made our way over to Corberry yet, because we have
That's understandable. I've heard you've been
many
quite
things on
busy.
our plate. Yes, but I had some questions if we ever did make our way over there, just so we kind of know what we're getting into.
Sure thing. How can I help you?
Do you know, does she only answer one question for a whole group, or is it for each person that approaches her?
Well, honestly, I'm not entirely sure. She's rather fond of gifts. If you were each to give her a gift, you could each get a question.
Alright. And do you know, does she know just anything, or is it just specific things she would know?
I'm not too sure how her magics work. I tried to go there and I failed, as you know.
Alright, well,
I believe that in her life, I believe she may have been a seer, from what I understand. So maybe her powers transferred in death.
alright. We might have some things to try if we ever get over there.
A question, dear, if I may.
Yes.
Do you know what kind of gift she likes?
Things that,
Like, does she prefer
represent her-
sparklies or like personal items?
I'd say more like the personal items. Things that, accentuate her beauty or, she's rather,
Vain?
yes. But don't say that in front of her.
No, I
She'll
would never.
snap like that.
Don't be vain and don't be whiny.
Or else, my brother, I might have to get medieval on your hind.
Gotta love Weird Al.
Oh, well, that's the only questions I had. And again, we'll try to make our way over there if we can.
Sildar's been talking about a rescue mission.
Yes, that's primarily what I have at the priority of my goals.
A lot of people in town are rather grateful for you and your friends. I'm sure there'd be plenty that would be willing to help if you say the word.
Well, I don't want to put anybody in danger here, but we'll put out a word before we leave.
Blessings.
So what does your god do?
Oh. I forgot you were there.
That's really rude. I wish people would stop saying that.
I love being mean to Jeb about his height. Well, this is the shrine to the goddess Tamora, the goddess of luck.
Wow.
Good luck,
That's cool.
to be exact.
That's pretty neat. You have a special connection with Tymora?
Only in the same as we all do.
Cool. Not to brag or anything, but my god's an all-eating fire dragon, so he's my best mate. So sorry.
Right.
Okay, you want to find Zorag?
Yeah, we should go find Zorag, I think. Thank
Bye,
you for your time.
lady.
Nice to meet you.
Before we part, I'm just gonna say to her, you know, I believe my grandfather was a follower to Mora. He was very
Oh, really?
very appreciative of her. She seemed to get him out of quite a few situations.
Hmm. Was he a sailor?
Yes.
Sailors do tend to flock to the Lady Luck.
Aye, that they do. Well, if you could give my thanks for keeping my grandfather alive as long as he's been, might appreciate it.
I will say a prayer in his name. Which is...
Thank you. I've been told it's, he's actually my namesake, Captain Jack Sparrow, but apparently that's not his given name, but it's the only name that I know of.
Understood. Yes. I will lead a prayer in his honor.
Much obliged. I give her a gold piece,
Oh, thank you. But you could...
just for the heck of it.
Thank you. So reach out a hand, and you get a blessing.
Oh my god, it was... didn't
Was it
really
a
expect
D6 or a
that.
D8?
D6.
Sure.
I want to say it was a D6.
Yeah.
D6.
So you can add a D6 to any of your rolls. If it's an attack roll...
You add it to the 2-hit, not to the damage.
Yeah, not to the
usually.
damage. If it's an attack roll, I'm trying to figure out... Yeah. You can use it, even if it misses. Just say it. Just say, I want to use my luck die.
Alright, I'll just check my inspiration box for that. I'll make a note of it here. Just to remind me.
What did you say your grandfather's name was?
His name is also Jack, but the different spelling.
That's really weird that you've got the same name. Were your parents called Jack too?
No, Jack is just a shortened version of my name. My given name is actually Jacqueline.
I can see it runs in the family then, right?
A little
Okay,
bit.
Well, fair enough.
A little bit.
You know, Jeb's an original name, one of a kind. You know,
Is it short for anything?
just Jeb.
I glance over at Valida. It's like, are you making short jokes?
I wasn't.
I really think you jump into conclusions there, pal. I don't think that Valiator would do that to me ever.
I did grow up with a dwarf.
See,
Alright. It's fine, Zorag. Then I need to go to the bar and get some more rum.
cool. We can catch up with Grista and the goblins.
Yes, I've been waiting to see those goblins again.
Well, let's go get the big man first, and I guess we'll start going to the smithy.
Ye old smithy.
Ye old smithy.
What does Zorag look like as they approach the smithy? Are you just like over this dude's shoulder, or what?
No, I'm not like, what are you doing? Like,
Breathing
kinda
deeply.
I'm kind of kicked back up against the wall, probably just like fiddling with some small object I found in the shop, trying to figure out how it works. While he's over there doing his thing, kind of close to the. I guess that would be kind of outside if he's outside working at the. Yeah, so I would be close to that. Probably just leaning up against the building, messing around with like a little piece of ore or something.
Cool. Yeah, you guys, you see Zorag chilling out here.
Oh, I never get over the smell of the forge. Zorag, are you waiting on something?
Oh, yes. Kind of look over at the smithy and, I'm going to ask him like how long did you say it would take to make that?
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were talking to me.
Go Russian.
Shipment.
Sorry. So, what was the question about in regards to?
I just kind of asked him how long was it that he said it would take to make that staff?
Oh yes, the staff. Let's see. Well, it's actually not too hard of job. Maybe I'll have it done in another 10 minutes or so.
Do any of you require anything here?
No, unless you don't happen to have any metals that are special to Phandalin here, do you?
No, we do not really have special ores, but I do hear there's quite a bit of silver in our hills. Gold
I do.
in our streams.
Jack, you had something?
Yes, I'm just wondering. Do you have any fine art in your wares, like necklaces or bracelets of the like?
Do I work on
Yes.
these? No.
Ah. I'm just curious, thank you.
That is for sissies. No, I'm just kidding. No, I do not make jewelry.
Fair enough, thank you very much.
You want to go see the goblins?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, let's go check on them.
Worries me, you didn't ask which goblins.
Blacksmith. Would I have to go to a general store to acquire a pickaxe?
No, there's probably pickaxe down at the miners' exchange.
Well, just to hers. Yeah, that's where I got mine.
I'm like, look, I didn't know that you had one.
Just got
But
it.
I mean, I might have old pickaxe in back that might I might put on new piece of wood, new handle. But I cannot guarantee it's not heavily used.
Just the staff will be fine. I was simply curious.
Yes.
What are you making a staff for? You use javelins.
You will see, little man.
Okay.
Oh. What exactly did you order for your axe?
Oh, the axe just had a name etched into the blade of it.
Before you go, I did complete this first, so here you are.
Thank you. I like reach out and grab it and just kind of put it back on my back.
I cannot remember if you paid for that already or not, so I'm gonna take your word.
I think I did. I think
we talked about it, so it's not a big deal. It would be cheap anyways. You're literally having things engraved into something. It's like
yeah, it's like what?
He probably thinks you're kind of weird. No, I'm just kidding. He doesn't. Nah.
He's from the Sickle and Hammer, and I'm the weird one.
Yes. Wait, what do you mean goblins? Goblins in town?
Yeah, we've got some friends. They're just staying over, you know.
Goblin friends.
Goblin
Reformed
friends.
goblins.
Don't worry, they're very inept.
You want to meet him?
Why are they here? They are in town?
Because
Yes.
they're kind of, to put it lightly, pathetic.
That's kind of rude.
Well,
It is the truth.
I'm not saying it's not the truth. I'm just saying it's rude.
They are your friends, you say?
Uh,
I think
pity
they're
them.
friends.
Well, I trust you a lot. I've heard of the good things you've done for town, so
Yes, don't worry.
if you
we're
say
not
they're
gonna be
good,
bringing hordes of them back. It's just these two.
then I trust you.
If I may, sir, what have you heard about the sleeping giant over the past couple days?
Oh yes, I heard there was big mess there. The apparently the Grista that was there was not the real Grista, and she is back.
That is correct. We encountered the real Grista in the basement of the Tresendal Manor.
That would make sense. Well, either
And
way,
those
I am very
goblins were helping her clean.
I'm very happy and I am honored that you've come to my shop so many times as the big heroes that you are. It looks good for company image.
Oh, by the
Jack-
way, I know you work in metal, but do you ever work in bone?
I have never worked in bone.
I'm just wondering what I should do with all these goblin jaws.
What do you usually do with them, Zorag?
I kind of just hold on to them.
You don't, like, turn them into a ceremonial piece, or use them as
Jewelry.
shelves in your house, or nothing like that. A goblin jaw doorstop would be quite interesting. It'd be a
Leave
conversation
those-
starter, you know, if you had people over.
If you do not mind, leave those with me and I will see what I can do with them.
Alright, I'm gonna hand him 9 of them. I'm just gonna plop them out on a table outside. They're all,
9
like, on a
goblin
string.
jaws? Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Bits of
Come back
gore,
in
so-
in an hour or so, and I will have your stuff done, and perhaps I will have tinkered with this a little.
Aye.
Alright.
Well,
Alright,
what
Jack
are we
just
waiting
waves
for?
at the
There's a
guy and
bar.
walks out.
There's a tavern that needs drinking at.
There's a Valiator that needs drinks in her.
I don't like the way you said that, but yes.
You're right, that was kind of weird coming from
And
her.
Zorag needs drinks.
There's also Zorag that needs drinks in him. Let's go!
And we're off.
So yeah, you travel through town until you get to the sleeping giant. No, sorry, the sleeping giant tap house. That's the right. right the first time.
Unless they wanted to stop at the Stonehill Inn, because I know that Jack hasn't been inside. I don't think Jeb has either.
Oh, in the Stonehill?
Yeah, there's nothing to see there.
No, I haven't been in there yet. Interesting. Good
You know,
point.
they should be
what happened to
walking by,
Candace?
then Jack will ask, so, how is the Stonehill Inn? I actually haven't stepped inside.
Nothing to write home about. In fact, I didn't write home about it when I wrote home. So, that'll tell you.
It's very quaint.
Something happened to the camera, guys. I don't know. For some reason, the only camera that's still there is Jack.
Oh!
It just happened. It's not like a big deal. It's just I don't know what happened to them.
Please ignore that technical malfunction, folks.
So,
Stonehill Inn.
Oh wait, are you going to the Stonehill, or are you
Sleeping
going straight to the
Giant.
Sleeping Giant?
Going
Tap
straight
house.
to the Sleeping Giant.
Okay.
Not stepping
had a
foot in a
great
Stonehill
time.
ever again.
It's like, oh, that's not comfortable.
The beds are small, but most of them are.
Did you get one
They're
with
just
the devil?
they're just
push
too
to
nice
the
there. I
bed?
like a little grime to my tavern.
I mean, if you like grime, we could always go outside and just get up a bunch of mud, and then we'll just put it in your bed while you sleep.
A little. I said a little grime, not a ton.
You're a big lady.
And you're a small man.
Yeah, so like, you could have a lot more dirt than the average person, certainly more than me.
Let's just not do anything with dirt, shall we? Especially not when I have my armor on.
Okay, I'll look to Zorag.
At this point, Jack finally takes off her eye patch, blinking away the brightness of the day still.
Okay, and you also, arrive
You're also
at
blind in one eye.
this, yeah,
I'm just,
the Sleeping
it's just
Giant
very
tap
bright.
house.
It's just very bright.
And as you enter, there is actually a few people in here. Not a lot. There's like 3 or 4 people who are actually drinking at the tables. Seems word started to get around that everything that transpired was not actually Grista's doing, and people are getting a little bit more comfortable coming back here now that the red brands are no longer a threat.
That's a relief.
Do I see the goblins?
No.
Oh.
Oh, they're dead.
I'm gonna
Do
go
I see
up
their
to.
corpses?
Well, I'm gonna go up to the bar and take a seat.
Wally don't follow.
And you see Grista come out of like the side room that's the doors behind the bar. She comes out and she like looks surprised and she's like, "Oh, it's you, Feckenwalt. It's good to see you."
It's like, hello, darling.
Hello, can I get 2 dwarven ales, please?
What have you been up to?
Killing.
You know your
Some traveling.
your goblin friends. They actually were a real help.
They can be of use sometimes.
Where are those 2 little blighters at?
They're in the back room. Finally got some customers. Didn't want to scare them off.
Makes sense.
So, how can I help you?
2 dwarven ales, please.
On the house. She turns around, fills them up, plops them down. Poof.
Slams back one.
But you're paying for the next ones.
Fair.
I want to try something. Here, gimme. At the ale.
You go for it.
I'm going to take a big mouthful and not swallow it. Because Jeb hasn't actually drunk anything yet. And I'm going to just hold it there. And on the tip of my finger, I'm going to cast Produce Flame.
Does it even catch?
Yeah, I mean, he could produce flame anywhere, so, like, he didn't even need the ale for that, so I don't know what he was getting out of it.
I want to make a bit. I want to act like a dragon.
Okay.
know?
He's
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to do
yeah.
what people do with like
I
whiskey,
see.
only he's
You-
using ale.
You took a swig of... I misunderstood the situation. Yes, okay. Roll me a performance check.
Nice. I'm so good at these. 9.
Yeah, you do it and you go... And, like, a lot of just the ale just runs down your face, but the rest of it does spit through the fire and, like, onto Valida's armor. And just, like, little cinders happen, but then they go out really quick.
You know what? I'm gonna work on that, and we're gonna get that to be really, really big.
Yeah, let's not do that
Telling
again.
you.
Just
Are you
wiping
sure?
some of it off. Yeah, I think I'll just have mine to keep for drinking, thank you. She'll start drinking out of that mug.
I'll take one of your strongest whiskeys.
Loki, sir. She turns around. She gets you a whiskey.
Is that a chicken?
Knock it back.
There's a
Apparently,
chicken in
there's
this bar.
chickens in here.
There's a chicken and a cardboard box in this inn.
Yeah, the feckin' chicken.
it.
Oh, everybody keeps bringing it up.
The chicken's in the cup.
I can't find it anywhere. It's out here some feckin' place.
Have you checked that box?
What is that box made out of?
It's this new weird substance from up north. They called cardboard. I don't. You know,
What's it
wizards and their
made of?
fancy
I don't
words.
It says fragile, handle with care. Interesting.
So, you here
Can
just
I get a couple of bottles of rum, and I was like, one is to drink and the other one is to take with me. So, how much would you like, dear?
rum prices.
You know what? I'll also buy one of those as well, because I got to practice my fire breathing.
I'll grab some water real quick.
No
Sure thing.
problemo.
That'll be 2 copper.
For well, she's ordering a whole.
Well,
thing
he
of
meant
it.
for the water.
Oh, I see. You're
So
making
I'm
a joke.
ordering
It was a bit.
2
I don't know
whole
what jokes
bottles
are,
of rum.
so. I love that they don't put a cost for ale on this list. What that doesn't even make sense. There's ale and the cost is just blank. But so
DM screen.
you bought two
Two
bottles? Okay.
And I'll buy Jeb's as well.
That'll be
So 3 bottles.
we'll say
A gal?
5 silver for the bottles, and then what did you order for our butt face over there, Jeb?
He wanted a bottle as well.
Yeah.
Then we'll make that 7 silver.
I give her 12 silver.
Very generous, thank you.
You're welcome, dear, and thank you. I take out the one. I put away the one and take out the. Anyway, I put away the 2 of them that I got, and hand Jeb his one, and I take out the
Right place to put it.
1/4 filled one to finish that first, because waste no rum.
It's very quiet.
It's too quiet.
Can we go see the goblins?
Sure. Keep it down.
Can we go see the goblins?
Yeah, come on. She opens the little door between the bar, just waves you guys in.
Do I even need? Oh, she's a dwarf, right? So I don't need to like. The bar would still need to open. I can't just fit straight underneath of it.
It's like it's a full-size bar because there's, I mean, maybe the door is set lower, but other than that, like the bar is human size, because most of the people in Phandalin, you've been around town enough that you've noticed a lot of humans. There's like some dwarves, some half elves and stuff, but it's mostly human, so most things are built for human height.
Cool. I'll walk on through and go to the back.
I'll stay seated.
Jack is gonna get up and follow.
Yeah, I'm staying at the bar.
No, you're doing it all wrong. She said that she wanted. Let's go over there. No.
What you doing, fellas?
Ah! Hold on. Fuck, where are my die?
See if Drew finds.
I have to roll a droop feint. See if he does.
Droop's fine.
Yes.
He's getting better.
You guys are here. Oh my god. Is Valiant here?
Yes. Why?
No reason.
Are you trying to... You know? That's a yes! Oh my god, you're trying to get with Valiant! Okay, here's what you need to know.
Literally rolled
She
a 1 on
is-
insight.
She is a very strong, independent woman.
Yeah, she is. I
So-
noticed this when she saved
So
us.
if you want to, like, wow her, you've got to give her space, you know? But also, be assertive in your personality and see if it catches. You get my drift?
Okay.
So stay away, but be close.
Do you think she would like that?
Very, very much, yes.
She
Okay,
would
that's-
also love if you kept yourself and your friends safe. However, keep in mind, Belida can keep herself safe.
Oh yeah, she's really strong.
You know what
That
she
she is.
loves? She loves holding hands in public. You should do that.
Real. Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You might not want to do that just right now. She wants to enjoy her drink.
Okay.
Maybe later. So,
So, why are you here?
We came to see you. Checking in, you know.
And,
Seeing what you're doing.
so, is the big scary guy still here?
which
Oh,
big scary
Zorak?
guy?
Yeah.
Oh, that one. Of course.
He's a teddy bear. You know?
Is that what it is? I never seen that kind of person before.
Yeah, he's called a teddy bear. They're really,
Teddy
really
bear.
strong, but they're, you know, soft and fluffy on the inside. That's what they are.
Jack chokes on her drink, trying to cover up a laugh. Sorry, wrong pipe. Wrong pipe. So, what have you and Droop been up to, eh?
Well, we cleaned the store, and then Krista's had us stocking the shelves back here and getting stuff all straightened out, and we mostly have to stay quiet though.
Yes,
So
it seems
you
that
are-
some people are not quite comfortable with goblins just yet.
So you're like full-time employees of this store?
I don't know what that means.
Are you getting paid?
No? Should we be getting paid? Jorb? Should we be getting paid for this?
I look
think
at
you should
Droop.
be getting paid. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
I mean, what? I can go ask Grista and see what she thinks. Cause, do you like working here?
I mean, it's okay, I guess. I was thinking maybe I could, like, you know, be like Valida's assistant and go with her everywhere and,
And hold hands.
yeah.
Yeah. That's nice. It's a nice thought. You know, we should ask. You've got. Do you know how to write?
No.
We can write your letter of resignation for you, and we'll hand it in, and maybe you'll get like a severance check or something for your work that's been unpaid so far. Yeah, and then you can
Jack
get.
is looking
don't know
over
what
at Jack
any of
going,
those
what the
words
hell is
mean."
a check?
That's all right. We'll figure it out for you, lads. Sure. So you want to be valued as assistant? What about you?
I'm okay here.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
If you come with us, I'll teach you how to breathe fire.
as long as I don't see anybody, I'm okay back here.
Okay. As long as you're happy. That means the two of you are going to get split up, though. You good with that?
They look at each other. Oh. No.
Think about it. You know, in any relationship, there's got to be a compromise. And I think that's what we're going to have to do here. Is find a compromise.
You know, Jeb, that we do have to come back to town because we are going to be heading out for a little bit and then
Yeah, that's what
come
I'm
back
saying.
to one more time. So
what
why
do
don't
you think of
you
that?
lads take some time to really think about what you both want to do?
Yeah. Well, yeah, okay.
Right?
Cool. See what you can do about getting paid. You deserve it.
Okay. If Valida out there.
Yes, she is.
You know what? I am going to give 50 copper each to Rumshoe and Droop.
Whoa.
Just a little bit for both of you for now. Just in case you do want to buy something yourself.
Wow. I never bought something. That's. Oh, okay. Thank you. Is that what you use money
Well-
for?
And it's exchanging. You're like for
just-
example,
It's shiny,
Like
you know.
Some people eat it.
Should I eat
it doesn't taste very well, and you tend to
Try.
get it back when it's really messy.
Is this a lot? It seems like a lot. I mean, it was a bit.
Well, you know what? When it's really quiet, and you can also bring up this with Valiada, just asking about what it's worth, and then you can get into talks about what you guys are worth.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go talk to her. And he,
Alright, come on then.
he kind of like pulls up his loincloth a little bit and waddles over to the door frame and
Good luck,
leans
Doc.
up against it. He looks at Valida. Oh.
I thought you were supposed to stay in the back.
Come back here. I'm so happy to see you.
Is he leaning up all seductively?
He is not. It's more like a coy.
Why do you need me to come back there?
Well, I'm not around out there.
She'll sigh and just look at Zorak. I'll be right back.
Zorak's like, what the fuck?
I go back up to the bar and just wave at the two goblins and take a seat again.
I'm going to attempt to hide and watch this unveil.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
I can't guard myself. This is a long-term check. 8.
Nice. Yeah, you end up making a ruckus, and everybody in the bar turns and looks at you as you try to I don't know, you kick like a gallon of ale or something like that, and you stub your toe and you know, it hurt.
course, yep.
Anyways, yeah.
She'll kneel down to him. Hello?
Shoulder
How's
touch.
everything going here?
It's it's pretty good. I got my own things going on now.
That's good. Keeping yourself busy, not getting in trouble.
Yeah.
That's good.
I got you something. It's not a
Yeah?
big deal or anything, you know.
Okay.
But I just, I saw it and I was like, wow, I bet Valida could use this. So, and he just sticks out a sack of coins and drops it in your hand.
Where'd you get this from?
It was sovereigns of the check from the work.
You don't know what those words mean, do you?
No.
I'm gonna minor illusion some mistletoe above them.
So I've been thinking, and they're like really strong, and they saved my life on my foot, and I just wanted to know if I could go with you.
Go with me where?
Sildar said that you were all preparing to do some raid on the castle.
You want to go to the castle with all the goblins you used to work with while we kill them?
Yes. I want to
You know
make
that-
sure you're safe.
I'll be safe. But if you come with, you gotta worry about Zorag thinking you're a bad goblin.
But you'll protect me from him, right?
See, here's something you don't know about me. I don't always have control of what I'm doing. And if I get distracted from what I'm trying to do by something else, that something else can be in danger. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Minor illusions.
He's
them,
rolled
just
2 nat ones
general
now.
lines around, you know.
It's so on point for Rumshoe. What do you do, Jack?
I'm also gonna minor
I'm
illusion some, nice little music around, get the mood set,
What is all this?
Would I know this is Jeb because of his stealth roll?
Jeb, is there verbal components?
Nope. Not the minor illusion.
I mean, you know he's there.
But to the music one
yes.
is there? Because that's not minor illusion.
You know that he can cast magic of sorts, so, like, you could kind of piece it together, I feel like. I mean, it's not that difficult.
Insert eye roll.
So, what I'm trying to say is Zorag will be killing goblins, I'll be killing goblins. I can't
I'll be
always
killing goblins.
He might be killing It might. You know what? You know what actually might work better. Because Will won't be here to protect the town. You could be here to protect the town for us, so you'd be helping us.
Well, I like the sound of helping, though. But
Yeah, that would be a really big help if you were to stay here and help the town. Like, it'd be the most help you could do for me.
roll a persuasion.
Persuasion. That's 19.
Are you sure?
I'm super sure.
Okay. What about Droop? You want me to send Droop with you?
I think Droop would like it here too. What do you think, Droop?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, it works out perfectly.
He's doing good. He hasn't fainted today.
He's got like low blood sugar. Did he have breakfast that morning?
Okay. If you really think so.
I really do.
Sildar might be upset, but
Did Sildar want you to come with?
yeah. Yeah, he came in, he was like, you two, you're like the best fighters, and Valida said so, and we need you to go with her. But I understand, if you don't want me to go, I will protect the town. Although,
Yeah.
I'm a little worried that they might try to kill me.
Oh, the town will try to kill you is what you are worried about? I'll tell them not to. How about that?
Okay.
Alright. Sounds
I'm
good.
gonna pop out of my hiding place and go.
You said you're leaned down to him.
Yeah, she's like knelt down to him.
He goes and reaches out his grubby paws, well, his grubby hands, and he's going for your hand, and he grabs onto it.
What are you trying? What are you doing?
Slowly pulls it away.
I wanna hold your hand.
I don't know.
All right, let's not do things we don't know what we're doing. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Just stand back up. All right. Well, so yes, you stay here, protect the town. She'll think for a second. Yes, stay, protect the town. Just walk away.
Okay.
Oh.
So, Zorag, are you doing anything special in the tavern?
I'm just ordering some drinks.
Awesome. Getting hammered.
Oh yeah. You know what? I'm gonna buy a whole jug of that. Let me see if she's got a jug of whiskey.
A jug of whiskey. Like
a gallon of I want a gallon of this.
Thank you. Yes. I unfortunately closed the alcohol prices, but I'm gonna say it's probably about
Ale
the same.
is 2 silver for a gallon.
So we'll say it's whiskey though. So we'll say it's 3 silver. I don't know. I feel like whiskey would be more expensive. I don't know anything about alcohol.
Yeah, it would be.
Grizz and I are the worst bar DMs.
Yeah. I know nothing.
She'll sit back down next to Zorag. Well, that was weird.
Like a minute later, Jeb slides in, all smooth.
What was happening back there?
He had some idea that he thought it'd be good to come with us to help with the castle. But to be fair, I don't know if any of you are coming with. Are you planning on coming with when we go to the castle?
Why the hell not?
I mean, I plan on killing a bunch of goblins.
There's a place to do it.
Well, I would like to get my gun first before we set off to the castle, because I feel more comfortable with one. But, no worries, we will get there and save Gundren and whatnot. And
Where
the
is
brothers
the gun?
too, right?
Yes, his brothers are there as well.
What'd you say, Jeb?
Where are you getting your gun from? I forgot where it was.
Well, they have a demo model over at the Wunsch, at the Lion Shield Castle, whatchamacallit. But the supplies are still at the Goblin Cave, so I'd rather get a unfired model than a model that's already been handled a few times.
Right,
we might
so
have some use for those goblins if we're going that cave.
So we got to go to the cave to get you your gun. Okay, yeah, we can do that. It's pretty easy.
I heard that. Are we going?
Nope.
Yes, we
Not
are.
yet.
I'll just go back to them again, so that they're not yelling out into the bar. So you remember the Warren you used to live in?
Yeah. Well, actually, from the story, I not really live there. I live at the big place in town on the edge with all the red people. The red
but
brands.
you've been in the Warrens before.
Yeah. I went like back and forth to.
Would you know all of the traps in there that could be left?
In the cave?
Yeah.
So that's.
Big sigh. Would you like to come with us to the cave and help us get some stuff from there?
Okay.
Keep us safe while we're in there.
Yeah.
All
yes.
Right.
I mean.
Yeah. I'll come and get you when we're gonna leave.
Okay.
Is Droop gonna be joining us?
Sure. Man, Droop just like he looks confused. He looks scared. He doesn't want to go. He's not really saying anything. And then Rumshoe turns back to you and I don't think so.
That's okay. Droop can stay here.
Big sigh
So
of
we'll be
relief
coming
comes from
back
Droop.
anyway.
All right, I'll be back for when we're gonna go.
Okay.
So are we going to the Goblin Cave first, or are we gonna go talk with Agatha first?
Goblin Cave first. How much do you guys want to go see Agatha?
No, I don't
Because
care.
it's been quite a few days since Gundren's gone missing.
I only sort of want to see her.
I wasn't asking you, but
What
do you know
question
who
would
Agatha
you
is?
ask?
She sounds nice.
She's from what I hear, she's
see,
not.
see your friend?
No.
Oh, no, I don't want to see her.
Yeah, she's a ghost, so.
Oh no.
Well, you
we
could
won't take you
ask
to see
this
her.
Agatha about questions about the castle.
Maybe.
Like,
I've
I'll
had
ask
that
her
thought as
about
well.
that. Like, I'll ask her about the wizard's book if you want to ask her about the castle or your relatives there.
That'd be very nice. I'll have you ask first, though, in case she doesn't offer more than one answer.
Well, as long as we have some items to give her, because so far I got a ring, and she might like a goblet.
I do have a goblet. Also, Zorag, I've been meaning to tell you this for a while. I've asked you a lot of times to spare beans that I usually wouldn't spare myself, such as the two in the back, but
Yeah, you see Rumshoe sticking his head out and he's like just peering around the corner.
slow motion of him to go in the back.
Do I see him like peering at me?
Yeah, and then he quickly ducks back in when he sees Volida going like that.
But as soon as we get to Cragmar Castle, kill them all.
Yes. I'll kill every last one of them. Start just chugging this gallon.
I only wanted to keep them alive
Krista,
because
can
they
we
had
get,
information for us. So
Can we get another gallon? I'll pay for it. Pay for Zorag's next round.
And she grabs more drinks.
I'm gonna cork that that gallon jug and drink what Jack got me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
well, do we plan on going to the caves today, or I assume it's like before noon even still right now. I don't
Well,
know.
I'll just put 20 silver down. That
Yeah,
work?
I think you guys would have gotten that's fine.
All right.
That's more than
20
enough.
silver
So
down. Well, she's a generous tipper because Grista is,
a
cute.
friend and okay.
Yeah. And cute.
Well, I would have to get Kem's permission to say whether she thinks you were cute or not too. So I can't. So I
No
can't tell you.
worries.
But
Jack is very used to one-sided flirting.
How long have we been in this this tavern?
at this point, it's probably been like 10 minutes.
Okay.
I think we could go to the cave today.
Yeah,
It's a quick in and out job.
to answer your question, it is still relatively early.
All right. Well, whenever we're ready, we can go get the wagon, and I'll get Rumshoe, and we can go.
All right. Jack finishes
Nice.
her 1/4 bottle and leaves it on the counter and just make sure that she has her 2 full bottles in her bag.
How
What
long would it
happened
take
to
to?
his foot?
Okay.
Did we figure out what happened to his foot?
Yeah.
Rumshoes?
Yeah, I wasn't
Yeah.
there.
Oh,
I was
you
in
were
yeah.
there for that.
dimension.
He had
Trench
foot,
foot.
essentially, and I used lay on hands to cure it.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
completely fixed?
Yeah.
No,
That's why he loves Volida so much.
He
There you go.
He even proclaimed his love and affection for her after.
He has said I love you too, all you.
He has.
Wow. Interesting. Okay.
Which was quickly responded to with "I pity you."
And he said, "That's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me."
It was a good session.
That was good times. Good times. All right. So are you heading out now? You spend more time at the tavern?
Anybody else have anything to do here?
Let's see. We can get going. Start preparing.
All right.
Oh, wait. I need 10 minutes.
In here, or can we start preparing?
You can start preparing. I'll stay here.
Do you want some company?
If you want, I'm not going to be talking, though. I'm going to be casting a spell.
Alright.
I need to kill about 30 minutes before I go and collect my things.
Oh, that's right. You start waiting on that. We can wait around for a little bit longer.
Well, we can prepare the wagon and get it ready.
Okay. Krista, is there a back way I can leave with our friend?
You would actually know there's a back door already. Remember, you guys went to it, and then it...
Found the blood.
Yes, feel free.
Alright.
Right that way. She
She'll
points
walk
to the
that.
door. Or to a door that leads to that storage room, and then there's the side, there's the back door.
Go to the back room. Shoe, we're going
Right now?
right now.
Okay.
We gotta get ready. Get our wagon so we can head out.
Okay. I'm ready.
Alright, and Jack will just kind of quietly inform Grista. It's like, yeah, we're just going to be borrowing the goblins for now. Do you want to keep them on if they decide to stay here?
Well, Droop will be staying behind.
We're
They've
borrowing
been-
a goblin for now.
They've been a help, but there's only so much they can do. And they won't shut up
Yes,
about Valida.
Well, we're taking the chatty one with us.
Good. They did help me clean, though.
Yes, I look around. Does it look pretty good in here?
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yay. I was like, they did a pretty good job.
I think so, too.
So, Grista, tell me. If you were a large, powerful entity that valued your beauty upon anything in the world, what would you desire?
Well, that's a question. Like a mirror.
Yeah, what a lovely idea. Tell me, do you know of anyone who sells mirrors in town?
Trying to find like
the
a
hard
general
question.
goods store in town.
Like Barthen's?
Oh yeah. Maybe Bothan's.
I have to quickly check in then.
Yeah, heading that way to get the wagon anyways, right?
Right. Just waiting on Jeb to finish up whatever he's wishing to do here. Figure keep an eye on him in case that last Ponce decides to come back.
You're not gonna start any fires, are you?
I'm casting a spell already. I'm ritual
Well,
casting a spell.
we may need him to be casting fires at certain people.
Where are you casting this? Like, is it at the bar? Did you go to the back room? Are you?
I'll go in the back room and do it.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Sounds good. What are you casting?
I am ritual casting locate plants and animals, and I am searching for a chicken.
We're just razzing.
Gotta get that chicken.
Okay. So, I
Tell me,
guess...
I just start asking Grista random questions about the box in the corner.
Okay, so as you ask her questions about the box, we'll cut over to Valadez, Zorag, and Rumshu. Because there's only so many things I can say about a damn box.
Stay close to us, Rumshu. You don't want people thinking you're not with us. I mean... Well, I don't want people thinking you're a random goblin.
Does anyone have something I can put on over my... Oh, I have another. And he takes his he was a beaver pelt, and he like ties it around his head as like a hood, but it literally looks like somebody wearing some piece of shit on their head, like thing. It doesn't look good, but maybe.
Just put a big fake smile on and 2 thumbs up. Yeah, it looks great. And we'll walk over to Barthen's.
As you walk down the road toward Barthen's, Valida, you get a gentle caress on your hand. Sorry. He looks the other way.
Do you know what you're doing?
Yes.
What is that?
Touching.
Send it, little man.
Okay. Look, Jeb said that you'd like to if people touched your hand and held your hand. So.
Job told you this, did he?
Mm-hmm. Do not like it.
I prefer if you didn't.
Oh.
I might have some words for Jeb later.
That's weird. Okay.
Zorag's gonna reach out and grab Valadez, and I'm kidding.
Daddy?
Oh, that'd be such poor Rumshu. That would be awful for him.
Just ruin Rumshu's entire psyche.
Break his heart.
I don't think he loves her in that way, but maybe, I don't know. But he's just confused.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys, it's like it's like a 10-minute trek to Barthen's. Well, hey there. As you approach the front, he's outside as he always is.
Well, we've come for the cart.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Alder. Thistle. And then, go get the cart. They're here. And you see the 2 boys run around back, and they start gathering the horses and putting them on attaching them to the cart. So, where y'all heading to the Goblin Cave?
Yes, we're gonna go get the goods for the lion caster thing. I thought I had it written down before.
Lion Shield Coaster.
Yeah, lion shield coaster. Yeah.
Well, best of luck to y'all.
Thank you.
Good news for y'all. I saw old Radolf heading out that way, so fire should be, beginning to be put out.
That's good. Perhaps we'll see him on the way.
Oh, I still have the bar music up. Perhaps.
Alright, well, we just gotta wait for our other 2. Zorag, do you want to go get your stuff from the smithy?
Yeah, I'll head that way.
Cool.
Once the cart's all ready, Folly does say, Rumshu, did you want to hold my hand?
Real?
She'll put her hand out to him.
Yeah. And he grabs your hand.
As soon as he does, she'll close and put him up in the cart.
Arr! Arr. Tricked me.
Just a goof.
So, I can, Barthen turns and I can have the cart brought over to the smithy if that's where you're gonna be. Or
I
you
think
can.
Zora already went on his own. I'll just wait here so that everybody can join us.
Right. Okay, that's fine. Is that a goblin?
Is it that obvious?
Yeah, the beaver pelt's not fooling no one.
Yeah, I didn't think it would. Yeah, he's gonna help us traverse the goblin mines.
Makes sense. Have him show you the way, then, you know.
Well, we're not gonna do that. He's been helping us a lot, so as long as he keeps helping us, then no, you know.
You lot are weird. I'll give you that. But hey, you get results, so can't complain.
Sometimes you gotta take the weird way to get results.
So, we'll jump on over to Zorag as he enters Le Smithy.
Whole lot of different cultures happening all at once here.
Yeah, it's a mosh pot here because, yeah, just cause I don't know.
It's a newer town; it has to get settled.
Yeah. So Phandalin, little lore. Phandalin's a minor settlement. Like it's like people hear like, oh, there's gold out west, and then all different types of people go out west to go, you know, look for gold and shit. So it's a gathering of different cultures here for opportunity. Yeah.
Everybody's just looking to get theirs.
Ah, hello. You come back so soon.
I can wait if you're not done.
No, I have stuff for you. I've been working on the bone thing, and it's not quite there, but it's pretty cool if I must say so myself. This is sort of, I give you a sneak peek. Come around back.
I'm gonna follow him back there.
So back here, there's like, it's like a mop. It's like two mops, and like in the middle is like straw, and it's strapped together with some like leather straps, and then on the top is like a bucket on the top of the mop that's standing up. Except it's not a mop. The other one's just a pole, and it's in the ground. It's a wooden pole, but it looks like it was a mop pole that's been broken off and jabbed into the ground. So it's essentially is like a target of a human made out of sticks and straw and wearing
like
a
helmet. A stick mannequin.
Yeah. And to the left of that is a like a hay bale that looks like it's been used to shoot like arrows out of it. It's like a target range essentially back here. So it says yes, it is not done. I apologize as well. I broke a couple of these jaws when I was tinkering, so
they're very fragile.
yes, it's a bit stronger than you expect, but I have not perfected process. But here, and he takes one of these jaw bones, and you can see it's been kind of like cut or like broken. So it's just one of the jaw hinges right here, and then it's been sharpened on the edges. And he takes it and he throws it, and he sticks into the target. It's in the shape of a boomerang.
Oh yeah, nice.
I thought this was pretty cool. I don't know how useful it'll be, because, you know, as you said, they do break sort of, but, you know, it's interesting. It's the best I could do.
I like it. I kind of laugh a little bit at the whole design aspect
You
of
have
it.
not seen best part.
Oh,
He goes up to the archery thing, pulls it out, and then he throws it up into the air, and it goes, and it comes back. He catches it. Yes.
I'm just standing there with my mouth open, like that is nice.
You have to be careful catching because there are sharp edges.
I'll do my best to remember that.
Shows his hand, and he's got some cuts, some lacerations on his hand.
You should wear your gloves.
That would have been smart. Yes.
Well, I'll take the rod if it is done.
Yes, right this way. And he brings you back to the counter and pulls it out and shows it to you. And he's, is this what you had in mind? And it's like you described. It's pretty much just a metal pole with something engraved into it.
Yeah, it was choose your own path.
Choose your own
etched
path
into it,
yes.
and it had kind of like flames etched from the bottom, and like a little flame ball on the top of it.
Yeah. So he it's exactly that. It looks good for what it is. It's pretty basic, but it's what you wanted.
All right, sweet. Thank you. And I reach out and I grab it and I just kind of twirl it for a second and just put it in my back.
No problem. It's good doing business with you.
Yeah, I'll be back later.
I hope to see you plenty more.
And I'm just going to turn around and start walking back over to Barthen's.
Great. We will switch scenes. Jeb. Let me drink my water.
Yes. I'm here. I'm casting my spell.
Your spell's about to finish. Jack, you have learned everything there is to know about cardboard boxes. Jeb, your spell...
These on ships get wet so easily.
Your spell pops off. You're locating a chicken.
Yes. I
Okay.
had a chicken in the tavern.
So, under you get a sensation, and it's dragging you to underneath a table. What are you gonna do?
I will crawl under that table and see if I can find the chicken.
Okay, you crawl under the table. You lift like the little table coverings, and you crawl under. And you're just greeted face to face with this chicken. It's just staring at you. It tilts its head sideways, and it goes to peck at you. Does a no? I don't think a 12 hits, right?
12 does not hit.
And then it's like it attempts to flee from underneath the table.
I'm gonna try and catch it.
Jeb, you noticed all the commotion in the corner, and so does everybody else in the pub.
Now, Grizz, I have a feature as a forest gnome called Speak with Small Beasts.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm going to try and talk to the chicken.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So yeah, the rest of you all, I guess Jack is the one here.
How does
Jack will also hear me talking chicken.
Does yours work where like you speak like an animal and you understand them, they understand you, or is it like you speak common and they? How does yours work? Like,
I'm gonna say I speak using the chicken voice, you know,
Using sounds and gestures, so.
or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it like attacks you and it goes to run away, and then what? You start talking in chicken.
Start talking in chicken to the chicken. Yeah.
It like stops, turns its head, looks at you. It's super confused. It keeps turning its head, and it's like.
So I will ask it what its name is, if it likes being here, if it wants to go anywhere else, if it wants to come with us.
Yeah, it's essentially, it's like, and it lets you know.
Is its name Gerald? I was gonna name it Gerald if it didn't have a name.
It doesn't. I mean, it's a chicken, and I don't think it would know its name even if it had a name.
I'm gonna call it Gerald.
It lets you know
Gerald
that it's a
with G or
girl.
a J?
With a G.
The first thing it does is
chicken.
let you know that it's a female.
Nice, awesome.
Apparently, that's the first thing that it finds important to tell you. Anyways, it says it likes it here, and lots of food. Do you have food?
I have lots of food. So much food. And I'll pull out some rations and start breaking them up.
Yeah, roll me a persuasion with advantage.
Is it
Jack
persuasion or
is
can I use
gonna-
animal handling?
I'm having PTSD right now over
Choose.
there.
Yes.
Jack is slowly gonna make her way over to Jeb because
I'm
she
gonna
just
guide
sees.
myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that the chicken is still technically under the table.
It's had just gotten out from under the table and turned back around. So it's
Okay.
like kind of like right at the edge of a table.
Okay, Jack is just gonna very slowly approach and going, She's not sure what Jeb is doing.
Okay. So it starts pecking at the rations, and it says like, good. Yum. They don't speak a lot. They don't know shit.
I'll hold out my arms and say, if you want to come with us, I'll give you more.
Friend. The chicken
Friend.
noise just went off. Do you guys
I
hear
love it.
that?
It's great.
That was perfect timing.
And it's like, okay.
Great. I'll pick it up, put it under my arm, and I'll start walking out, and I'll go meet up with the rest of the guys.
And you see Gris is like, oh, feckin' thank you.
No problem. Gerald says it was nice here.
Who's Gerald?
Gerald, chicken.
She's walking out. Gris to face palms.
Jack is gonna just turn to Krista and go like, see you later, dear. And follow Jeb out. Excuse me, Jeb and Gerald out.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Where we like raffle Grizz for like all kinds of shit. I love it. This is the best.
Okay, so you two leave, chicken in tow. And are you headed to Barthen's?
We'll go to Barthen's.
Great. Okay. So easy enough. You all meet at Barthen's. Zorag with his fancy new staff / one. No, you probably didn't keep the boomerang. He's working on it still. So you got the new staff. You're all gather at Barthen's, and right there we're gonna take our break.
Nice.
So
Nice.
when we come back, everybody, we will be heading out to go get the supplies, and who knows what else from
We
there.
have a chicken.
Hopefully kill some shit.
Yeah. All right. See y'all in 5 minutes. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a good break. Let's do some stuff. Let's go to a goblin cave. A goblin cave. Yeah. Let's do that.
A
Cool.
goblin
Drop
raid?
that, reverse it.
So, you have all gathered outside of Barthen's.
Woo.
Your cart is ready and waiting for you. You've got two brown one's brown, one's brown with white spots. They look like working horses. So, yeah, Barthen says, they're all yours. Go on ahead.
Jack is just kind of looking at Jeb, confused as to why he's carrying the chicken. She hasn't said anything to him when he just walked out with the chicken.
That's
I
right.
have a big
You
smile
all-
on my face.
You all see Jeb with his chicken.
You brought dinner.
No.
Well,
This
we'll
is
walk up.
Gerald.
We'll walk up to Jeb and kneel down and just grab the hand he's not holding the chicken with.
Hello.
And then she'll start to crush it a little bit.
Ow, 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 ow. Why? Why? Ow.
I like holding hands.
Oh, you do you?
Yeah. She'll keep crushing it a little bit more. Alright.
Does this count as grapple, or can I still cast spells like this?
I mean,
well,
you got one hand
have
on a chicken.
one hand with a chicken and one hand in his hand. Her hand, sorry.
What if I drop the chicken?
Yeah, if you drop the chicken, you can cast a spell, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, I'll drop the
Chicken might run.
chicken, and I'll flick my hand a little bit, and in the hand that she's grabbing, I'll cast Produce Flame.
Oh shit.
I mean,
Okay.
I've got a blacksmith's glove on, so
So
Yes.
Grizz, that's up to you.
Are you intentionally trying to hurt her with this flame, or are you just...
Like a little bit, like not crazy.
Okay, yeah. What do you do, Valida, as Jeb summons this fire into his hand, and he's like kind of letting the edges of the flame tickle your skin? Like you said, you do have blacksmith gloves on, so...
yeah. Just chuck him up into into the cart with the goblin.
Ow!
Yeah, you get thrown in there, and Rumshoe's just sitting there with his arms crossed, staring you down.
I'll give him a wink, and then I'll turn back and I'll go and tell the chicken to come back in the cart.
Yeah.
Just watching this chicken.
Let's see what the chicken does. I mean, like... roll me a persuasion check.
Can I use animal handling again?
Yeah, sure.
He wants
24.
he wants the chicken so
I
bad.
really want this chicken, Grizz.
Yeah. And it just slowly works its way over to the cart and jumps up, and it does like a short fly with it up in there, and it cozies on up next to you.
Zorag's staring at this chicken and just licks his lips. Just starts smacking.
Well, will go and get in the driver's seat.
All right. So,
Jack
y'all-
will climb into the cart as well and just, she's still very perplexed with the chicken. Very.
I see you brought dinner.
No. I would like you to hide your animalistic ways for a moment. This is Gerald. She's going to be accompanying us for the foreseeable future.
Well, answers are so special.
Thanks,
to
mate.
hold Valida's hand.
I'll teach you how. Don't worry.
Rumshoe's getting sassy, and I love it.
Yeah, Valida, you hit the reins. All right, I can't make a sound effect apparently. Yeah, thank you. There we go. And you head off down the Tribor Trail back to where this all started. And it takes you about 20 minutes of travel until you reach the point where the original, like you originally came across the ambush site. And on the travels, as you looked around, there's a lot of scorched trees, but the fire in this area has been put out. But there is a lot of, down trees, a lot of obvious scorch marks, and, all the remnants of a wildfire.
I'm just looking at Jeb.
As we're
Wandering
traveling,
around.
I'll just say, Rumshoe, can you come up front here?
Yes. And he shoots a look to Jeb, like a ha. She
I'll
chose
give
me.
him a
Like
thumbs
she
up.
asked for me and not for you.
Yeah. And he hops over the cart wall to the shotgun seat.
No. It may seem that I'm just trying to get you to stay back by telling you to protect the town. But I do mean it. Last time I left a town unprotected, I lost somebody that meant a lot to me.
Oh no.
So, I'm trusting you to keep them safe.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I will keep them safe.
Thank you. Is there anything we should be looking for while we're getting closer here?
There's like lots of traps everywhere. They're just everywhere. You should probably keep me really close by so that I can point them all out.
Okay, I'll do that.
So,
In the back,
yeah, go ahead, Zorag.
in the back of the cart, we're still traveling, right? Or have we stopped at that part?
You're probably just coming up on the ambush site.
All right, I'm gonna look at Jeb. I'm gonna pull this little 3.5-foot rod out from behind me. That my torso just completely encompasses, like, and it's so small compared to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I just reach it out and I go to hand it to Jeb.
What is this?
The blacksmith made it. I thought maybe you should have it.
I'll take it and start inspecting it. Take note of the inscription on it, and I'll say, "This is for me."
Yes.
Why? Why would you do this for me?
Just a reminder.
Thank you, Zorag. That means a lot to me.
Just don't burn down any more forests.
I'm gonna give him a hug.
I am totally like pushing my hand away, like no.
I'm still pushing forward to try and give him a hug.
All right, awesome. Strength, athletics contested. No acrobatics on this one because you're trying to push through. 19. Yeah, so
19.
Zorag, you're just like easily just like keeping him at an arm's length.
Yeah, just holding him like no. Man. It's fine. It's fine. You don't have to do that.
Alright, fine. I'll hold the staff close and I'll give his hand a punch. Good talk, good talk. Turn around and sit back with the chicken. And yeah, that's it.
I am gonna eat that chicken later, though.
You've won points, but I'm still not sure which to eat
I'm
the chicken.
laughing. I'm laughing after I say that.
Okay, you have arrived.
Jack is just staring at the chicken, just very confused.
still,
It's like,
still
what?
This lake's been like 30 minutes and she's still just like...
She's still very confused.
So you've hit the ambush site. If you guys recall, the trail up the Goblin Trail was too narrow to bring a cart through.
Is it still too narrow when all the
It-
trees are burned?
I was gonna say it's probably not as narrow because there's a lot less debris. However, it was probably too dangerous to bring the cart down, you would assume, because if you bump one of these trees that's been burned, it might crumble, fall. So it's up to you.
Straight hole in the ground.
Yeah, it's up to you whether you want to try and bring the cart, but it might not be the best plan.
How strong are you all feeling?
So strong.
Why?
Because
Would
we're
not
going to be
believe.
carrying crates back here.
Why don't we take one of the horses and some ropes so that we can have the horse assist?
Probably do that. Beast of Burden, one of them. Alright, go to unhook one of the horses to bring with.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, but which one? Which one will we bring?
Right or left?
Which one looks bigger?
Brown or spots?
I'm gonna roll 2d20, and whatever one rolls higher, that'll be the biggest. So left is blue, right is red.
We have a blue horse?
No.
A red horse?
So
Nice.
red was right. So the solid brown horse is the bigger of the two.
I'm gonna point at it. It's like we should bring that one. Looks like it comes from good stock.
Right. Unhook it and do they have bridles on them to be able to lead them like walking wise or?
Yeah, I mean, you probably, if they don't, they probably have that stuff on there. I assume. Does anybody here know horse stuff?
I would assume they have some, like,
Yeah.
they're bridled in some degree because they're
yeah.
pulling your cart. So,
Right.
like,
Yeah, yeah, they have a bridle.
even it's probably just like along their chest. Probably not something on their heads, really. But
Yeah, it's easy. If it's not already on them, you have the stuff there.
I'll manhandle this horse.
As we go, I'm going to sit on the horse's back, and then the chicken's going to sit on me, and then Sticky's going to sit on the chicken.
I don't know. It's one of these situations. Oh, heck, no, nothing. Never mind. You know what? You know what? This is how I'm gonna do this.
Horse dice.
So now, what we could do,
Yes.
instead of bringing the horse, we could take the horses off, and then we could carry the wagon down there. You know, we pull the wagon, and then we put everything on the wagon, and then we'll bring it back to the horses.
I thought the wagon would be the issue because it's too wide, not the horses themselves.
Maybe. But it's like horses are more difficult to control, but I don't know. Maybe not. Just trying to help.
No. Let's listen to the little guy. I think we should do that.
Are you gonna pull the cart?
I will help to pull the cart.
Well, I'm not pulling the cart.
What?
No. You have more important things to be doing with your hands, right?
Nah.
Well, I'll be pulling the cart with Zorag, I would assume.
We are the mules.
Seems like it. Alright, we can do that.
Am I smart?
No.
Did I
We'll
do
find
good?
out. We'll find out once if we were able to make it there.
Okay.
Alright, well, unhook the two horses and tie them to trees, I guess.
Cool. Yeah. Easy enough to do. I assume you start pulling the cart into the Goblin Trail?
Yep.
Awesome. So who's pulling the cart? Everybody, just a couple of you?
I'll be pulling the cart.
I assume Zorag and I would take the place of the horses, and whoever wants to
I will
help, like,
also
push
pull the
it.
cart.
I'll
Okay.
be pushing the cart.
Okay. So we'll do a group check. Everybody roll athletics. Fun times. Are
So we're
you
downhill?
Ooh!
9.
Got a 15.
Damn,
11.
you guys rolled pretty low.
I got
for
nearly as
this.
good as Zorag.
It's like you start pulling it, and you get it going, but you're like, man, this is a lot heavier than I thought it was gonna be. I feel bad for these horses.
Wait. Is the
I
brake
do
on?
not feel bad for the horses.
Is the wheel lock on? Is there a wheel lock on this thing?
I assume it's the terrain being rougher. It's a goblin trail, not a cart trail.
It probably doesn't help the Rumshoes sitting on the bench.
Rumshoe, can you hop off and walk near us so you can see the
Oh.
traps? I know.
Okay. Or the traps. And he'll kind of go into the front of all of you so you can point stuff out. Yeah, you get about you pull it, it's very slow. Like, you guys did not roll that well. It's not terrible, but it's not amazing. You're able to bring it through this area, and there's a couple spots where it's pretty tight squeeze, but you just managed to get it through. A couple times Rumshoe goes, oh, hold on, right there. That's a trap. Don't go over there. Okay?
I'm gonna walk over there. No, I'm kidding.
You continue down the trail. You make it. The only thing is, what do you do when you get to the hole in the ground? If you recall, there was a pit
Yeah,
trap.
there's a hole and there's the 2 trails to the side, but they're not well worn. And how far across is this hole?
It was, I believe it was, I think it was 15 wide, 15 deep.
15 deep. Yep.
I believe.
I don't think we'll get the cart across this.
Oh. What kind of dummy set off the trap?
Yes, what kind of dummy?
Jack just waves, trying to
Huh?
ignore the chicken.
Oh my god.
I feel like Jack's really drunk right now and doesn't.
Nope, she's just perplexed by the chicken.
Yeah. So, yeah, what's your plan?
Well, if anything, the cart's closer now, so it'll be less way to carry.
True.
I don't see us lifting this cart at all to be able to go down the side path.
Are there any logs, fallen trees around us that would be longer than 15 feet that we could maneuver over the hole?
I assume it's all burned.
I wouldn't trust any of these trees.
Can we flip the cart on its side to take it down the side path?
How are we gonna get it back with the crates in it?
Magic.
I turned to Jeb.
I don't really do that sort of thing.
Right.
So
Yeah,
Well-
I think we're just gonna have to carry crates over here. Because we can carry crates down the side path.
Alright.
Well, guess this is where we'll leave it.
Should we turn the cart around so it's a little easier to bring it back?
We should probably turn around before
Yes.
we fill it. Yes. Turn the cart around.
Shifty, shifty, shift.
Turn it around and like face the butt of it down the path that we're gonna go.
Yeah, put it so like the end is right at one of the 2 side trails, so we can just dump it onto the cart.
Yeah,
That's
I assume you line it up with that side trail that was small. Like it was, if you remember, it was much more narrow, and less visible. I assume you line it up with that, just so that you can get around the hole.
Dump it.
Alright,
as soon as we get there.
Are there any, like, good-sized rocks around?
Yeah. Roll me perception.
Alrighty. Like, good-sized rocks is in, like,
Yeah. How big are you looking?
looking for probably 5 inches around.
Okay.
Perception, you said?
Yeah.
18.
You find one.
Can I find 4 of them?
You find 4 of them. It's weird. Magic.
Perfect.
It's magic that rolling well
Alright.
does that, huh?
Yeah, Jack takes each of the rocks and puts them in front and behind a couple of the big wheels so that, you know, it doesn't just roll off.
Smart.
Alright, well, let's go get some crates.
And Jack goes up near the front just so she doesn't have to be near the damn chicken.
Okay, so you all managed to walk the rest of the way to the Goblin Trail. I am having trouble today.
The goblins.
The Goblins. The Goblins and the Goblins today. You have made it back to the familiar clearing where you hear a very loud river off to the right. As well as, like, now that you've gotten closer, you see a bunch of black smoke off to the northeast of the cave.
Alright, I do have a question.
Yes.
Since we're nearby the river, is there a shoe washed up nearby?
Go ahead, roll me a perception check.
17.
Yeah. you actually like it somehow just catches your eye in this like muddy riverbank. You see this like leather back of like a sandal with wraps shoved into the mud.
And she picks it up, rinses it off in the water, and holds it up. It's like, found the shoe.
That's right.
Rum shoe. I found your old shoe.
Alright, you found my shoe?
I hold it out to him.
Oh my gosh. Wow. This is crap.
Do you want it?
Yeah, sure. What do I do?
I give it to him.
Thanks. He like looks at
The
it, but
shoe's found.
he looks at his other shoe because he's got a better shoe now.
Yeah.
So it's like, thank you. Hey, what's her name again?
Jack.
Jack. Okay. It's father. That's so cool.
Yes, she is. She's very cool.
Do you not know everybody's name here?
There's big guy, fire guy, Valida, and Jack.
Close enough.
Well,
I
we
think.
didn't exactly introduce ourselves. It's just you who did.
He called me Jeb to Valida earlier.
He did.
I'm just saying.
Because he overheard someone saying Jeb's name.
Oh, yeah, your name's Jeb. That's right. Okay.
Right.
I knew your name. Alright. I remember now. Okay.
Just put him in.
There's all the dead goblins.
Yeah, these are all the goblins you've killed earlier.
They like are the ones outside just charred to shit.
Some, the ones that died near the tree line. These, I think you killed 2 guys that were in here. This guy I just ended up throwing off to the side. I forget. Oh yeah, didn't you throw a spear at this guy? I think you threw a spear at this guy. So these 2 are burned, and this guy's burned, but I doubt you can see him all the way out here. This guy drowned. He's probably washed downstream.
He's not here.
Sildar's not here. This is just all remnants from last
Sildar's
fight
not
you had
here, man. That was a memory. You saw a memory.
I actually just making some adjustments really quick. Do some stuff. Deleting everything. Or just moving it off.
You're
the
just
screen.
hiding them.
That's true. I am just hiding them. Okay.
You could always say that the wolves came in and ate them.
So, as you approach, or you return, I'll give you a token for your buddy, Rumshoe. There you guys go. So,
Yay.
you see out front where you guys built a fire, or you had a string across. Did you guys ever take the rope back? I don't remember if you ever did.
I don't think we ever
Your
did.
rope-
I think
your
it's still
rope's
there.
still there. Yeah, your rope's still there. It looks like nobody's been in the cave, really
I'm
since.
stuck inside the wall.
Oh no, since your last go. There you go. You should be fixed. You don't have to move your tokens around unless like combat happens or something, so don't worry about it.
I guess I'm gonna walk up to this rope, kind of astonished. Just take it down.
Yeah.
I was
you
wondering where that went.
You can add. How much rope did you use for that?
I think it was only 10 feet.
Yeah, you didn't use a lot. So you add 10-foot rope to your inventory. Okay, everybody. Before we go in, there's like so many traps in here. So
We've killed everything in here.
make sure you follow my instructions very carefully, because I'm very smart and strong.
Jack is amused.
All right, we'll lead the way.
And Rumshoe leads you into the cave. He blabbers on about this waterfall would make the rocks, would pour the rocks, and then it goes, and it wipes everybody out of the cave. I have to be careful of that.
Oh
And
yeah, we felt that.
Yeah, he brings you all up to this room eventually, and as you're, you look in the river's actually, as you were coming up this, the river's actually it's flowing a lot stronger than before, because when you reach the room up here, you can see the rocks have been, there was like a dam built up that was gathering a bunch of water, but the goblins, when they flushed you out, tore down the wall, and all the water is like rushed down out of the dammed area to get you out of the cave. So you can see like this rock wall's been knocked over, but there's still some gathered in here. And I assume you guys are heading right for the supply room. So
Yeah.
as you get away from the waterfall and stuff and start to step into the room you remember the supplies in, you start to hear like some a little bit of movement coming from inside the room, and it's reverberating off of some stuff. It doesn't sound super heavy, but it's kind of like a there's like a slight tapping to it, a slight tapping noise.
I'm gonna draw my great axe.
And as would anybody like to make perception check?
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yes, please.
Perception check? Fuck it. Is it dark in here?
It is dark, Jack.
15.
Actually, you would be struggling
Oh,
to see anything.
Me too.
Okay,
I got dark vision.
So
I have a
disadvantage on our
torch, so
perception?
okay, I'm gonna like hold out a torch to Jeb. It's like, can I get a light?
It's a nat 20.
Nice.
Wow, nat 20 hits my perception. Yeah, I'll flicker the torch up as
All
well.
right, I now
before we
have
go
a
in.
torch.
Yeah, Zorag. This sounds like it's very familiar sound of like dog or wolf paws and their nails clacking against stone as they walk around in here.
Sounds like a hound is ahead.
Oh shit, someone take my chicken.
That's your chicken. You take care of it.
I'm gonna start backing away with the chicken because I don't want it to get eaten by the wolf.
Okay, you back off. Zorag, with your super high perception of 23.
I got
when
a 23 too.
Oh, sorry, I didn't even see that. But Zorag's was a crit, which makes it special, man.
Yeah.
Jeb and Zorag, you hear the footsteps come to a stop after the chicken mouths up.
I'm gonna walk in.
Figured so.
Okay. So,
I hope
anybody
to
else
eat that bugbear.
walking in? What's the...
I'll follow him in.
Okay. So Zorag volleyed anybody else going in?
Yeah, Jack will go in.
Okay.
But she pulls out her whip, just in case.
Okay. So, upon seeing you, this wolf lets out a low when it sees Jack in the whip. Zorag, you recognize this wolf from when the three wolves that were tied up down here in the cave here.
Because one that
going
Zorag had to put down, and the two were let go. And the two that we let go were found in the forest on fire, and Zorag and Jack helped them get out of a circle of fire.
I'm gonna pull a ration out of my bag and kind of like hold it out towards the wolf.
Okay, roll me animal handling with advantage. 19. It very timidly, it looks kind of, now you're getting a better look as it slowly walks its way toward you, interested in the food. It looks pretty like emancipated. It's very thin, and it's it's timidly approaching you, and it's keeping its eye on Jack. But it comes up to you.
Jack just has the whip down. She's not trying to, like, hold it up. So she's just standing still, just holding the whip.
And it goes and it, like, gnaws and kind of grabs the rations from you, and then backs off, like, a few feet. And it just starts chewing it. You can see down to the south all of the crates of supplies that you're here for.
I don't think the wolf should be a problem. Just keep your distance from it. And tell the little man to keep the chicken out. This thing looks rather hungry.
Jack turns around and just calls out behind her. It's like, wolf's hungry, keep the chicken out.
Where am I going to put it? If I put it back in the cart, then he'll eat it.
Just stick him under your shirt.
I will, instead of doing that, I'll keep it next to me and I'll minor illusion a box over the top of it.
Okay.
I don't think I can fit a chicken in my shirt.
Okay.
My 3-foot tall gnome.
So, I guess, are you guys moving toward the crates, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna start walking towards the crates.
Yeah.
As you do, the wolf kind of keeps its eye on you. Then you start to hear some more pattering, pitter patter, as another wolf kind of like peeks out from behind the stalagmite out of this corner here, is looking at you.
Oh, the damn wolves. I'm gonna pull another ration out and like throw it over there towards it.
Yeah, it immediately like jumps onto it and starts ripping it up. By the way, Rumshoe did not go in there. He is with Jeb.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna walk up to these crates. How many crates we looking at right here?
That's a good question. 6.
Or how many? Do
crates.
all those crates have the blue crest on it?
Yeah. So there's 6 big crates, and they all have the shield logo on them. There's some smaller crates that don't, but they seem to be very similar. Although all crates look fairly similar, but they kind of match the same look. There's a couple of like jars and containers and stuff. So there's a few small things, but some big crates as well.
I'm gonna take that 10-foot of rope that I grabbed earlier. I'm gonna wrap. I'm gonna like tie 2 of the boxes or crates together with like the rope going in between them, and I'm just going to pick up the rope and throw it over my shoulders.
Okay, so you're trying to essentially use the rope to drag the crates?
Not actually drag. I'm trying to make it short enough to where it's like I'm kind of wearing it. I'm trying to do it like kind of like a backpack kind of thing.
Okay, gotcha. Interesting. I feel like we should do a roll for this. Let's do
yes.
A general strength check?
Yeah, definitely a strength check, but I'm just wondering like if he would have to like roll anything to figure out if he's able to do this, but I will say no. Like, I'm trying to think, like, if he has mechanical knowledge, like, where, how to make something that you...
Well, I'm not trying to make anything fancy. It's just pretty much taking the rope, taking this end, wrapping it around the box, tying a knot, and then doing the same thing over on this side and just picking it up, throwing it over my shoulders.
Okay, yeah. This is going to be very difficult. As you go to, like, try and lift it, it's super heavy. And like the ropes, this is a big box, and you're trying to use a rope to like I guess use pressure to hold it against your back. So it's taking a lot of extra strength in that way too. So it's going to be a tough challenge to keep it on your back, but you can give it a shot with athletics.
want to use my inspiration for this.
Okay. $20? Okay.
20.
Yeah, that's the difficulty I gave for it, so you made it.
Okay.
Zorak like squats, like he's do some squats at the gym, and he
Never miss leg day.
kind of like pulls it onto his back, and then stands up. Ugh. Valida, you're a little impressed. No, he looks very strong. And Zorak, you've got this thing on your back. It's a little tippy. It's extremely heavy, but it's on your back.
It's gonna be some slow moving.
Yeah. Valida, what are you doing?
Well, it's a long walk back, so I'll just go with one box.
Okay.
Just pick it up like a normal person.
Yeah, you just kind of bear hug it.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate moving. I hate moving boxes.
Oh, yes.
It's the worst. This is
I'm
like,
glad I've lived here for over a year finally.
yeah.
I've moved every year for the last 5 years.
So you grab a box. You had grabbed 2, Zorag? Is that what you
Yeah.
said?
Yeah, he grabbed
Okay.
2.
So there's 3 left in this room. 3 big boxes, and then, various small boxes. Jack, what are you gonna grab?
Jack is going to just try, testing the weight of each of the big ones, just seeing which one has the most give. Like, seeing which one is the lightest of
which
the
one
largest boxes.
is the lightest out of the 3.
Mhm.
You do manage to find one that's slightly lighter than the rest. It's still quite heavy, but you
She
can
is not
totally-
gonna maneuver it and just push it.
Okay, you're gonna attempt to push it. So, I forgot. Valida, give me a athletics check. Much lower AC or DC, sorry, than Zorag's challenge.
11.
It's really heavy, and you do pick it up, but you keep having to put it down every few steps. It's not looking good.
It's the heaviest one.
Hard to get a
That's why I
good
only
grip
took
on
one.
Yeah. Jack, so you're able to slide the box with, give me also an athletics check.
-1. Oh,
Yeah,
18.
You are
wow.
able to slide the box, and lucky for you, all these stairs go down. I was just looking at the stairs, and I was like, she's going to have a problem with these ramps/stairs, and no, actually they all go down. So
Yeah.
it seems like it was pretty smart of you to attempt to slide them. However, if you were to peer inside, you would realize that this is the box full of leather armor. So that's probably why. It's not as heavy as the fucking metal armor and shit in the other boxes. So that's 4 boxes down. There's still 2 big boxes and some various small boxes. As you come back out with this stuff to Jeb, what do you do? Are you gonna send Jeb in for some, or can I just go and come back?
Jeb's already holding a box to everyone else.
True. Jeb is somehow holding a box, even though you never saw him go into the room.
Where'd you find that?
And where's your friend?
My friend is in here. How big is the leather one that Jack is pushing right now?
How big is it, or how heavy? Sorry.
How big?
Like
As-
height.
It's taller than you.
Okay. Pop the lid.
Okay. Jack will take out her crowbar and
Mhm,
pop the lid.
Perfect. Yeah, you're able
Is
to.
it filled to the brim?
No, there's some space.
Put the chicken inside and close the top.
It's already studded in there.
You realize that chicken it defecates some of the leather. There's gonna be questions.
We'll clean it. It's fine. Just take it out to the cart, and then you can put the
Okay.
chicken out and just watch it.
All right. Jack continues pushing the box, making sure that the lid stays closed.
Okay. Also, so is anybody holding a torch anymore?
Probably
Jack
not,
kind of has
unfortunately.
the torch in her hand, while open palm pushing on one side and fist
Yeah,
closed pushing with the
That
other.
would make it more difficult for you. Rumshoe will go, I can hold that if you want.
Oh, thank you, Rumshoe.
So, why do you have a fire stick? Can you
'Cause
not
I-
see in the dark?
No, humans cannot see very well in the dark. If I had my eye patch on, it'd be a different story, but I don't.
I thought eye patches were for people who didn't have eyes.
Eye patches for when you're on the ship allows your eyes to adjust faster to the dark. Unlike right now where I was just outside, so to me it's very dark in here.
Okay. Weird.
Yes,
and
we humans are rather
he
weird.
just keeps holding the torch for you guys now, and so you guys can see.
I'll go pick up a box.
All right. Jeb, you go into the room, and all these wolves, or these 2 wolves, are finished eating their rations and turn to
Howdy,
you.
fellas. I'm just getting a box. Walk straight past him and go to the box.
Okay. Yeah, they're staring you down.
What size are they?
They are, I believe they're medium creatures. I will double check though.
That wouldn't surprise me if they were mediums. I can't speak with medium beasts. I can only speak with small beasts.
They
And so
are medium
if
beast.
they have a cub nearby or some runts of the litter, would they be considered small beasts?
Sure. I feel like no. I don't think that makes sense. Like logically, why would you be able to talk to babies
No.
just because they're smaller? I think it's what they grow into.
Yeah.
think.
Okay.
Uh,
So you could talk to a chihuahua. Gotcha.
yeah. He could talk to a chihuahua. That'd be fine. Don't know if
Fine
chihuahuas
chihuahua, let me know.
exist, but. All right. So, Jeb, what kind of box are you going for?
The smallest one.
Smallest box. Gotcha. Roll me an athletics check.
Ooh, natural 20.
You this box is much heavier than you expect. You're like, I thought I was going for the lightest box, or you went for the smallest box, assuming it would be light. It's very heavy, but you're able to carry it surprisingly.
Fucking strong. Hell yeah. I'll take it out to the cart and go see my chicken.
Awesome. So easy for you all to do this. So just to save us all time, you guys handled the wolf situation. You guys can add anything you would like to as we go, but if you would like, we can fast forward to you guys getting the last carts or the last boxes onto the cart, unless there's something you want to do with maybe the wolves or with role play or something in between. I don't know. It's up to you.
I don't know. Does anyone want a pet wolf?
I say we should leave the wolves.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
I think they're fine
when-
where they are.
When they get back, Jack is going to leave some rations behind for the wolves. She'll leave 4 rations behind for them.
Okay, great.
Just
yeah.
kind of putting them off to the corner, but without taking her whip out again.
Mm-hmm. You notice, as you leave the room for the final time, you see them come back out from behind the stalagmites and head to that corner. Good job, guys.
And Zorag runs in there and kills him.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you guys didn't kill the wolves. Good job.
No.
So,
We love puppies, no matter how feral they might be.
So you put the last box onto the cart and are going to head back, I assume.
Push the cart back.
Ah,
As
Do we have to roll athletics again since it's a loaded cart now?
yeah, roll athletics again. It's gonna be a little harder this time.
First,
gonna roll
Jack is
that
going to
again.
remove the rocks that you put by the wheels.
Yes, do that. Yeah.
So, remind me, you said that the path was too big for 2 horses to go down, would it be too big for 1 to go down if it was pulling the cart?
No, it was more like that I didn't say it was too. I said you
harder
guys.
to control the horses.
I said you guys could try it. But yeah, it would be much harder to control the horses. It's hard to get the horses to back up and maneuver certain ways, but you guys could easily communicate, like, I need to back up and wedge it this way or whatever.
So this time I will wild shape myself into a horse.
Okay, yeah. You can do that.
So that I carry the thing.
That's fucking awesome.
Or actually, I'll be an ox instead.
Even cooler.
They're stronger.
Is it like a
However-
small ox?
I will say these I guess they probably work the same. I was gonna say it's these like things that connect to the cart are probably made for horses, but I'm sure it's just straps that you could change the
Yeah, and
length
I
and
imagine the
tightness
rest of
of
them are
and
going to be
stuff.
helping me as well, because it's just one of me, and then...
Cool. So yeah,
All right, the ox.
with Jeb's being an ox, it's now, instead of it being harder, it's significantly easier. Go ahead and roll me athletics checks.
21.
The ox's modifier is a +4. Look at that.
16.
11.
10.
For some reason, the ox is not pulling its weight.
Yeah.
But yeah, you start to get it rolling. As you do, you hear something rustle out of the tree line and pop. Running out of the woods is Radoth.
Right off the what are you running from?
Or did he pop out of a literal tree?
No. Sorry, I explained that poorly. He walked out of the tree line here. That was very bad explaining on my part. He walked out of the tree line, and I forgot his voice, but it's. Good, I caught you.
Yes, how goes the fires?
It goes well. I've cleared most of the way north of here. I was told that you are heading to the castle.
Yes. We have business there.
You should be able to make it.
Thank you.
No worries.
I can't wait to kill some goblins.
Except this one. I point at Rumshoe.
Especially him.
Tilts his head, is like, just looking interested. He's just confused. So, like, everybody who sees Rumshoes just gets confused. Like, what the fuck?
It's like, goblin that's not attacking me? They're gonna be confused.
Well, Sildar seems to be gathering forces.
Will you be joining them?
Yes. I owe you for scaring off Venom Fang. And I would like to help the town as well.
We appreciate it. Well, we have a cart to get back to town. Don't mean to cut this short, but
Do you happen to have any magic in order to make the cart move a little easier until we can get back to our horses?
That's a great question.
I don't know if it helps, but the ox has a feature called Beast of Burden, which allows it to be a huge animal for the purpose of determining carrying capacity.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll say that you didn't even really have to roll. That's fine.
yeah, I mean, I'm
You
considered
guys-
a large being.
You
for
guys
carrying
easily
capacity.
are able to move the cart. It's not a big deal.
Cool.
You're actually going faster, or you will be going faster. It's, a lot of the trail goes slightly downhill anyways. It'll come down, it'll flatten, and then it'll come down and it'll flatten for a little bit.
It's almost like we're going downhill.
Right. Exactly. It's like it's a hill. I'm just looking up if there's any
Nice when you're
spells
working with gravity.
that a druid can learn that would help, but I don't think there's anything. There's nothing I can think of, at least. Oh, he goes, I could turn into an ox to help out your other one there. It's weird they only gave you one ox.
I'm sure
there's
our
room
ox
for
would
two.
love to have you helping him.
That's the little man.
That makes sense. I'm surprised he's still... Yes. Should
The
I...
terrain was a
Spider
little
tongue.
rough
That's
for the
spider
horses.
tongue.
I suppose I should actually get back to the fires.
Alright.
Is
Cheers.
the way the castle cleared out?
You should be able to get there. Some areas might still be blocked, but I'm sure you could find a path.
Right.
Oh, right off, sir.
Yes,
This, Agatha.
Agatha. Yes. Did she freeze? I think she froze.
It looks like, yeah, she froze.
She's frozen.
Should I turn my camera off?
No, you're
or
good.
A little bit?
You're good.
Okay.
It was like all the
Yeah,
cameras went
sorry
black
for that.
again. Just coincidentally.
No.
So,
Alright, so she was asking if Rydoff knew like what Agatha would like as a gift.
Yes, Agatha. Why do you seek Agatha?
We were asked by someone in town to check in on her and make some inquiries, and we're told that she's favors gifts.
Yes. Perhaps a comb, or mirror, or a kind words.
Mirror, flattery.
Rings, jewelry. I hear women like jewelry.
Do yes.
Hmm.
Some men do as well.
Very true. Well,
Thank you.
if you go see this Agatha, be careful. She is very powerful. Do not get her angry.
Don't worry, we won't let her talk directly with Jeb. Just indirectly.
Smart. You kind of
It
smile
just
a little bit.
I send a apologetic smile over at Jeb as always in his form.
Well, good day. And he begins to start walking back into the woods.
To the woods.
Alright, let's get pulling.
Cool. So, we will say you managed to get back to your horses and head back to town. You reattach your horses to the cart. You head back into town, and that will be where we end tonight's session. Because I just looked over the clock, and it's 11, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
It felt like it was 10. I was like, what? Dude, I don't know what happened. All right.
Is that RP?
Well, for me it is 10 o'clock, so.
Oh, well, there you go. Thank you all so much for checking out this episode of Swindler's Den Presents The Lost Mine of Phandelver. We hope to see you all on Monday for Amoris, our homebrew campaign run by Equaisnotfunny, a.k.a. Jeb, down below. And every other Wednesday, so not this Wednesday, but the next Wednesday.
No, it'd be this Wednesday.
Would it?
Yeah,
I thought we
because
just played on
we're
Wednesday.
recording before
Well, because
this Wednesday.
remember,
whichever
it's
one we skip.
Friday.
And then this comes out on Friday. So
check our Wednesday channel. Check our channel on every Wednesday just to make sure that we're streaming or not.
You know what? Join the Discord.
Join our Discord. That one's run by Baka down there, and we're only 3 sessions in. The new one will be the 3rd session. So catch up on our YouTube, so you don't miss a single thing. We post all of our VODs on there. So hope to see you all next time. Till then, peace.